Hey everybody, this is Robius5991 here with Online Nights, and today I have a very special Halo 4 Forge map showcase to share with you all. So today's map, as I hope you could see, is entitled Star Wars Hoth and is accompanied with the game type Star Wars Battlefront 2. And this map has been forged by Abandoned Data 87, myself, and Griffin Guy 007. So this is the 5th map in our Star Wars Battlefront 2 remake series, and that happens to coincide with the episode 5 number on which the movie took place on Hoth partly, so I thought that was kind of a cool coincidence. And anyways, I'm very excited to share this with you all, so let's get right to it. And as you guys can see here, these are the AT-AT walkers. We kind of have them in the background. They are stationary pieces, mainly there for aesthetics and the feel of the map, but I really think it pulls it all together. And I really thought today would be a fun day to feature this map because it's actually my birthday today, and I thought this would be like a cool, fun feature to do because I know that everybody's really been requesting this next Star Wars map, so I thought, you know what, this would be probably a really fun thing to put up. So as you saw back there, those are the two Mantis spawns, which are representative of the AT-STs, and they're going to spawn behind the AT-ATs, and as you saw, the Banshees that are flying over, I really love the kind of look it gives to the battle. It really does make it feel a lot larger than it is, and it is very reminiscent of the Battlefront 2 game, so I really think we did a good job of pulling this off. The atmosphere overall, I'm so happy with how it turned out. The colorblind effect really does give as much of a snowy kind of aura to the map as you can really get done in Halo 4. So we're going to start back here. This is Alpha Base, so this is where the Stormtroopers, or Blue Team, are going to start off. There's a little bit of a trench here right below the foot of the AT-AT, as you can see, and right there is the terminal. As you go over this hill here, you can see that there are these two separate bunkers in the distance, so you're going to have both Bravo and Charlie. So first of all, we're going to head towards Bravo, and you can see some of the AT-STs that are trying to fight off some rebels who are managing to climb on and actually eliminate them. But I'm going to show you a bit of first-person gameplay here of me eliminating one of the Mantises. So it's pretty simple. I mean, the game type does really allow for a lot of evening out with the vehicles. Just because you do have a plasma pistol, it does really end up, making everything rather even in comparison to what you may think it might be otherwise. So as you can see up here in Bravo Base, there are these trenches. We had to remodel these from the original game types just to make them really, work properly within Halo 4. And the map itself is rather sized down. But these trenches really do work well if you're trying to avoid the Banshees or the Mantises. And they help you on your approach to attack the base. So in this case, this is Bravo Bunker. You can see there's the terminal in the far back. They're kind of into the caved in area of the wall. There's also these two different turrets that are lined up front, so both of the main bunkers are going to have these. You jump in, you are vulnerable when you're inside them, but you do have a slight damage boost, so it does help even it out. So they're very good for defending the position right in front of you and even attacking the Banshees or Mantises depending on your angle. As you can see, we have lots of different hills here that really cut the lines of sight significantly for the map, and it really balances it out because the map is largely natural. Here we are at Charlie Base. You can see once again we have more trenches here. And there are two different sets of trenches for this base. One is the main approach pathway from Alpha, and then the other one is kind of a general layout area just to move forward and avoid the turrets if possible. So after we do our little turn here, you can see Charlie Base is pretty much set up in the exact same way as Bravo. The only significant difference being that the tunnel in the back leads towards Echo. And as you can see, there is this cave in here. Once again, this had to be a little reimagined from the actual game to fit Halo 4, but once again, I think it's been balanced out rather well through testing. So there's this kind of snowy cave, and that leads into Echo Base. So I'm not really going to show you that yet. I'm going to give you a little bit more gameplay and follow up a little bit more on the map layout, and we'll come back to Echo Base in a bit. So as you saw there was me doing a cool mongoose jump, and I managed to get a cool double kill with my grenades while I was trying to attack the base, and tragically, however, a Banshee eliminated me before I could capture it. The gameplay for this map is actually rather different than most of the other Star Wars Battlefront ones, just because it's a major natural layout, and there are the Banshees, which we never had before. But overall, it tends to really be evened out. As you saw there, that is Delta Base with the generator station. It has itself two different trenches and a mongoose to represent the Tauntaun, which you will also see all the way at Alpha Base. And I had to put up these rocks here to act as line of sight breakers. So you have this Delta terminal right here, and the spawns are kind of laid out all around in this area. Last of all, we have Echo Base here that I talked about earlier. These are where the Banshees are going to spawn for the Rebel troops, and this is the Rebel Alliance's main spawn. Right here, we've got a nice little cool aesthetic Snowspeeder just in the corner, reminiscent of the vehicles that you would be able to actually drive in the original game. But of course, we have our Banshees as our transitional pieces for this. Once again, here is that snowy tunnel I showed you from the opposing way. So this is coming in from Echo. You can go through the terminal room here with the computers, and then you are right back into Charlie, where you can see the AT-ATs. So here's one last little view from those AT-ATs. at the overall size of this map. And I really think you guys are going to enjoy this, so I highly suggest you guys go and give it a download. So these are all the players I want to thank for helping us test out this map. It's gone through multiple rounds of vigorous testing and lots of minor tweaking to, you know, perfect all the issues that we could find. And overall, you know what, I think that everybody has agreed that this is one of their favorite Star Wars maps by far, and gives it one of the most unique and competitive experience that we've really been able to come up with. So like I said before, I definitely suggest you guys go download this, because I really don't think you'll be disappointed. So if you guys want to submit your own maps to us, please be sure to check the video entitled The Honorary Knight System, which will be linked at the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. This has been Robius5991 here with Online Knights. If you enjoyed the video, please rate, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you guys next time.